Hi there. So when I invite opposition and I invite people to tell me I'm wrong, that means you need to tell me how I'm wrong. You can't just say you can't do that, you can't think that, you can't whatever. You should tell me why I shouldn't think that. And when you do, you should probably be honest. Be honest with yourself, and be honest with me, because you're talking about me. You're not talking about somebody else or a group of people or anything like that. You're talking about me, and you're saying that I'm doing these things. I know if I'm doing them or not. Do you think that I'm calling for violence and saying violent things without my knowing it? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't understand how people would say that I'm calling for violence. I'm saying violence is stupid. This isn't a violent war. There's things that are damaging to people which would be considered violence, but it's a result of the way that they want us to live our lives. Sure, I think it's violent for people to put poisons and things into the air so that we get sick. We have these symptoms, and then they tell us it's something else. For stress, they know that the way that stress works on the body, and then they tell us that that's some kind of fucking boogeyman getting us. I think that's violent. It's not like a physical violence. It's a mental violence. It's what we're under. This is not a shoot a bullet in your fucking head war. This isn't a war for awareness. What the fuck is going on? You've been tricked. Everybody's been tricked. They come here and say that I'm doing bad. I'm a harmful person. It's enraging. I talk about things honestly, and if somebody was to listen, they would hear that I'm not a violent person. I've had violence in my life. There's been times when I thought violence was the answer, and I always share in those stories, I share that it's not the answer, and that it's not the way that I think. So, do you think it's because I have pride in myself? I think I have power? Is it because I say I'm going to defeat this other group? Because the way that I see them being defeated is through awareness. Everybody is enabled into this destructive, self-destructive way of thinking. It makes me upset that people would try to come and say that. That person says that they're not a bot. But I think that if they're not a computerized bot, then they're a flesh and blood bot that was created through brainwashing. Because I think that everyone starts off okay. Clean slate. I think if you have some kind of mental disorder, it's most likely been put there possibly through chance, but is it that easy to accidentally create all these messed up people? So anyways, I don't need that in my life. I feel like I get that from everyone. But this person was like a psychopath. You don't fucking matter. If you watch my videos still, you don't matter. I don't need you here. I don't really feel like I need anyone for a long period of time. You're gonna have your own ideas. And if you want to say your ideas, you say your ideas. And other people might come to your ideas. To just come here and attack me in that way and say things that, say I'm saying things that I know I'm not saying. You're wrong. You're wrong for doing that. And if you are a person in my life trying to be secretive and help me, you're insane. You're insane. And I find it really fucking annoying that I have to fucking take the time out of my life to fucking deal with shitheads like this. And yeah, I think you're a shithead. It's fucking retarded. I'm talking about these fucking things, probably these things that you've probably seen too, and you think that I'm like that. I've seen them, and they're talking in a way that I don't agree with, but somebody that was on the wrong side of life underneath this cult's brainwashing might see basic similarities that the cult is being exposed. So you think because somebody else is exposing the cult with violence that I'm exposing the cult with violence? The cult needs to be exposed. The way that things work needs to be understood. Just the fact that nobody, let's say that all this free man stuff isn't real. Nobody's arguing the point. They just say this is the law and you blah blah blah, you will go to jail. Yeah, well, that's not right. That's not right. That's a lie. Everything that I've seen, even firsthand, like in the real life, like not on a fucking video thing. And when I think about it, this was before we even had the internet like we have today. I'm talking like this is AOL bullshit. People are sending emails and they don't even know what a fucking website is. Just a bunch of words, no graphics. Just a bunch of words on the fucking page. It's weird. This is a weird fucking time. But I still don't see how it's so hard for people to see this fucking bullshit. I mean, does this turd that's coming here and bothering me, do they get the perks that they think that they're gonna get? That's the life that you're gonna fucking put on other people? And if you are one of those turds, then you don't expect those people that you're putting this life on to have the same benefits as you, do you? They're not gonna benefit from this life the same way as you. You need them to be the fucking lesser parts. So everybody that's talking about this thinks that they're gonna be the number one, and everybody else is gonna be underneath them and support them. That's what you have to think. Otherwise, why would you want to Why would you want a cult like that ruling over you? There's no security in it. Is it just so easy that I'll just say that they're my masters and they'll leave me alone? Is that what's fucking going on? These fucking broken, damaged people are encouraging us all to give up. Is that what it is? Give up? That's the fucking message? Give up? Do what they say? Blindly? I'm okay with doing what people say if it's not to get hurt. What is this person doing? What are they driving this thing around like that for? They don't know? They don't know how to do it? It just looks like they're messing everything up. Oh, well. Blue sky. Look at that. It does not look like that, y'all. It's almost like there's somebody with me when I'm walking around with this thing. And there is, but there's no guarantee that anybody's gonna say anything. And not to any fault of anybody else, but I'm just making a realization is that the thoughts that go through my head while I'm making this, they never come back at me. Like, people don't get them. You don't know what I'm thinking. And people don't usually, they like the topics, I guess. But it doesn't seem like anybody ever really comes back like I think. It seems like they'll choose something else to focus on. Not in a bad way, but you know, it's just not me. So, can I get what I'm looking for? Validation or whatever, I guess. But it's never really like 100% spot on. Oh well. If I was to think positive, I guess having a ignorant troll. Actually, I don't know that this person is ignorant. You see, that's the thing. Is this person deceived, or is this a deceiver? I guess my ego would make me want to treat him differently, but I think I should let go of my ego and treat them the same. But I don't need to engage them any further than dismissing their claims. So I don't know. Now my hand's falling asleep, so I'm gonna stop the video.